Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Convia Mida here and welcome to Mida's Tech Space. So today I am super pumped because I'm going to be doing my first phone review on here, and I am also going to be reviewing one of my favorite brands, the OnePlus. I don't know if you guys have heard about them, but I think you should have. So OnePlus released their 9 series a couple of days ago, and I was like, I must jump on this one. This is mine for the reviewing. So here I am today, about to review it for you guys. So kindly stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So like I said earlier, I was going to be doing a review of the OnePlus 9 Pro. OnePlus has been a brand that I have loved for the longest because of how much attention they put into detail and how much the importance they give to customer feedback and actually implementing those feedbacks. Like, that is what every brand is supposed to be doing. Today I'm going to be segmenting my review into 5 parts so that it can be easier. I'm going to talk about design, I'm going to talk about display, I'm going to talk about software component, I'm going to talk about battery and charging, and I'm going to talk about camera. Now, speaking of the camera, there's been a lot of hype behind the collaboration between OnePlus and Hasselblad. For those of us who don't know, Hasselblad is a camera company. They have been around for a very long time, the 19s, you know. Now, so this collaboration is basically to fix the concern of clients concerning cameras. The fact that OnePlus may or may have not been able to meet up to their current competitors, and they listened as always. So, and like I said earlier, that is something beautiful about the kind of brand that they are creating. Now, I'm not going to dive deep into that now. Let's start with the design of the OnePlus 9 Pro. Now, the OnePlus 9 Pro comes in 3 beautiful colors. You have the morning mist, you have the forest green, and then you have the black. Now, these 3 colors are very beautiful, and my favorite is the morning mist. Reason being, I love the way it looks so glossy, and it has this transitioning look, like the colors are transitioning or they are changing, but really I don't think they are. But the design is, I love the colors. And when you come to the front of that's the screen, you have a 6.7-inch slightly curved Gorilla Glass screen and metal railings all around it, which is very beautiful. Although it's in terms of touch, it might be a little bit sensitive to touch on the sides, so you have to be careful when holding your phone and all that. But apart from that, beautiful design. I love it. Now let's talk about the display. Like I said earlier, you have a 6.7-inch slightly curved display, and let's talk about resolution. High resolution, 3216 by 1440 pixels, and a 120 Hz refresh rate, coupled with OnePlus Oxygen OS. Do you know what that means? It means you get beautiful screen time. You basically might not even want to leave your phone alone because you get amazing display, amazing animation, you get perfect gaming time for gamers, because of the refresh rate and everything. And talking about gaming, in the hardware of the OnePlus 9 Pro, now they added a cooling system, so you get to play your games for longer before your phone boils over, and that is pretty much impressive. The display is very beautiful. The refresh rate is what any 21st century going to 22nd century phone needs at the moment. So kudos to OnePlus there. Now let's talk about the software components. As you can see on the screen, you have a Snapdragon 888, you have 12/8 gig RAM, and then you have the 128/256 gig storage space. Although the storage space is not expandable, that is quite questionable, but 256 gig is more than enough for anyone's need, I think. so let's talk about the Snapdragon 888. Now some of us might have been hearing about Snapdragon, or the Snapdragon 888. It came out about 2 months ago. Now the question is, what does this give to your phone? Now the Snapdragon 888 comes with a 5nm chip. So what this means, you get ultra smooth displays, you get better performance, and you get increased battery time, and also you get 5G connectivity. For gamers, you get up to 35% improved GPU performance and gaming performance. You also get improved artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities. For some of us that use Snapchat, you get better face tracking. You get to use you use them for longer at reduced battery time. I mean, you get extra battery time to do whatever it is you want to do with your phone, and you get a better camera experience with the 3 times image signal processor. That is amazing. And you also get smoother screen touch. So the Snapdragon 888 is the real deal. It gives phones a lot of functionalities. Depends on what each brand is willing to take and work with. And I feel like OnePlus 9 Pro took everything that the Snapdragon 888 had to offer, and that is very mind-blowing. Now let's talk about battery and charging time. The OnePlus 9 Pro comes with a 4500 mAh battery, and it supports both wired and wireless charging. Now let's talk about the wired charging. For the wired charging, you get up to 60-watt charge. That means your phone can go from 1 to 100% in about 23 to 29 minutes. That is pretty impressive for me. And when you talk about the wireless charging, you get up to 50-watt charge, and your phone can go from 1 to 100 in about 43 to 49 minutes. I am mind blown. And it supports both landscape and portrait charging. So you can be charging your phone while watching a movie, you can be charging your phone while being in a Zoom class, or even doing some kind of recording. So in terms of charging, they have swept us off our feet. Now let's on the long run though, we'll be able to find out if this fast charging is actually good for battery life. We cannot find that out now, but like as time goes on, we'll be able to know. So now let's talk about the collaboration of the century, like they call it. So now the collaboration between Hasselblad and OnePlus is supposed to be revolutionary. It's supposed to be game changing in terms of photography, or having a phone that is like a camera, having a phone you can use to take professional images, having a phone you can use to do professional photo shoots. That's pretty impressive. So now the collaboration between Hasselblad and OnePlus is supposed to go on for about 3 years, and supposed to cost about $150 million. That is a whole lot of money. But now let's talk about the OnePlus 9 Pro camera. Now, if you look at the OnePlus 9 Pro, you see that there's a whole lot of things going on in the camera section. Like every other phone that was created in 2021, there's a whole lot of things going on in the camera section. But now, I think OnePlus has upped their game compared to the remaining brands and gave us the best that they could offer. Now, if you look at the OnePlus 9 Pro, you see that he comes with the 48 megapixel primary camera, secondary 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then you have a 8 megapixel 3.3x telephoto and a 2 megapixel monochrome sensor coupled with the dual LED flash. Now that is amazing. That's a whole lot of things coming together to help you take the perfect shot. Now let's talk about the video capabilities of this phone. The OnePlus 9 Pro can shoot 4K at 120 frames per second and 8K at 30 frames per second. Now that, from my research, I think that is the only phone that can do that at the moment. And that is pretty impressive. That's like taking it one step further than the remaining brands, and I love them for that. Now, what this means is you get better camera time. You get you can do slow mos with your phone, smooth slow mos with your phone camera, and that is pretty much very, 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 very interesting. Now let's talk about okay, now let me see, this is all talk and all specs. I'm sure you're thinking they will say this, they will say this, but that is not actually what they are giving to you. So from my research and of what other people that have actually gotten the phone to review, what do they think? Now, there are some things that have actually been constant with everybody that reviewed this phone, and some of them are the true colors. OnePlus 9 Pro has been able to maintain true colors when taking pictures, especially when giving like a lot of light. You get true color, just like the way, like when you shoot your raw pictures, you get your actual colors. It doesn't mess with the brightness or try to make your colors, might try to make blues more blue or oranges more orange. It has helped in maintaining true colors, and also white balance. When there's too much light, the ultra wide lens tries to help you like regulate it and not make so much light fall in either your picture or your video. It has also been people also say it is good with distortion correction. See, compared to other ultra wide lenses where when you take shots it kind of warps the image, the OnePlus 9 Pro has been able to keep correct image distortions and just keep images the way they are supposed to be, and that's pretty impressive. Another fun thing that the OnePlus 9 Pro camera can do is it can it has a pro mode where you have the Hasselblad shutter color and everything, and you can also play with things like ISO. You can also play with things like saturation, brightness, and all that, things that I think professional photographers would be quite interested in, to be able to mess with your phone camera to be able to get the perfect shot. So in my opinion, this might not be revolutionary, might not be game changing as at now, but there is definitely room for improvement, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, compared to the previous OnePlus phones, I think this is revolutionary, and like it's a step in the right direction. Let me just say that in terms of camera, and coupled with the Snapdragon 888 and the Oxygen OS, I think it is a very, very well drawn out phone and well thought out phone. Now, speaking of the price, I'm going to leave this price on the screen for the OnePlus 9 and the OnePlus 9 Pro. Now, whether you should get the OnePlus 9 or you should get the OnePlus 9 Pro, I think it is dependent on your pocket, how much you can afford, because the OnePlus 9 Pro is a little bit over $1,000, and the difference between the OnePlus 9 Pro and the OnePlus 9 is not so much, not in terms of price. There's about $200 difference in price, but in terms of functionalities, I don't think there are too many big differences between the OnePlus 9 Pro and the OnePlus 9. But if you think you can afford it, go for the OnePlus 9 Pro. But if you are looking for something that is pocket friendly, I think you should go for the OnePlus 9, or I think there's supposed to be OnePlus 9R. You can go for those. Those ones are more pocket friendly. So on that note, I think OnePlus has done a great job on this one too, and we are really glad. And hopefully soon I'll be able to actually get the OnePlus 9 Pro and actually tell you guys the things I've noticed and everything. Or if you are already opportunity to have the OnePlus 9 Pro, you can share your reviews with us. You can share your opinions with us. How has using it been like and all that. So we'll be here to listen. Thank you guys for watching. I think we have come to the end of this phone review. I'm super psyched, super excited for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you have not subscribed at this point, please click on the subscribe button, and if you have subscribed, thank you for staying. See you guys next time. Bye.